TV2 Live, TV2 Live,
TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV, TV, TV2, TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV2 Live.
TV2 Live,
TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV2 Live,
TV2 Live,
TV2 Live, TV2 Live, TV2 Live.
What's up? Happy Sunday. Help. Always sounds terrific, doesn't it? Nothing like having some fucker hacking in your face. I think I'm all set. Oh, let's see. Chew. There we go. That's a little better. James, what up, brother? James, as soon I was, because I saved your question and Mighty's, and I ended up posting Mighty's, right? But I'll get yours in there too, of course. Sherry in the tunnels. Sherry and the mermaid in the tunnels. As soon as I post this, I'm like, which one of these fuckers are the chuds going to vote for? Fucking all Lala's 20, 30 accounts, she'll be voting for fucking Ragey and Tide and Sin. Maybe she'll split them up. That's funny fucking shit right there. I gotta stop going over there and feeding them and just fucking keep doing shit like this. It totally fucking they think I take these polls serious. Man, do some of these folks not have anyone around them, James, that give a fuck about their well-being? It's fucking crazy. Crazy. So welcome, folks. It is Sunday, January 12th or something like that. Yeah, 2025. And we have, tomorrow we'll have a week until Inauguration Day. And, that won't be any special day or anything, but I was trying to think of what I might want to stream. Of course, it's early. I don't usually stream that early unless there's something worthy streaming going on, and I don't think there is. Bully says he's shocked that I left him off the vote. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I think maybe you think a little too much of yourself, brother. Just a thought. I don't know. I guess you haven't really measured up, Bully. You kind of suck, dude. You're not very good at this. James says he's at work. We'll be on and off. No problem, brother. Glue a laptop closed for me. He might have a new account. I think I cleared. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and look. I swear I cleared some of my block list. I don't know if it was from the channel though, or just who I remove personally. Glue away. Make sure you use that fucking. And when they bitch, when they start complaining, James, tell them to harden the fuck up. Harden the fuck up, mate. There we go. That's all we needed. Ragey cried because I haven't been fucking posting my stream in the title in the chat over there, but I have. I do every fucking one except for this one because he was crying about it, so I don't have to fucking say shit to the motherfuckers and they'll be over here fucking crying to us. Anyways, maybe I will sometime. It's like it's overload. I mean, with something so crazy going on with the fires, right? It's like normally you guys know I would have been spending some time on it at some point, and I just haven't barely even talked about it, right? Just because it's so much and it's still ongoing, and there's already a lot of reporting going on, and there's plenty of fucking people getting shit wrong. Nothing major, I suppose, but the amount of it's been burnt and just how fire hydrants work, for instance. I know that's complicated to some of the knuckleheads. A dingo ate my laptop. A dingo ate his laptop. A croc would probably eat just about fucking anything, wouldn't it, James? Like anything foreign that it knew it wasn't like a log or itself. It would just probably be like, I assume they eat fucking anything but fucking dirt. And they probably eat some of that shit too when they do get a hold of some flesh, but Jesus fucking Christ, those things are. I mean, I know it's not like a big occurrence, but if you were out where they was and is and be, man, them motherfuckers are stealthy in the water. Yeah, they ain't no joke. It's hard for someone who hasn't actually seen. I've never seen a croc in real life, alligators, but it's fucking like, the 14, 15, 16 foot crocs. Holy balls, Batman. Holy shit. James said he's seen a croc chew a gas bottle off a barbecue like a fucking propane tank. That's fucking crazy. Wonder what he was getting off that. Probably smelled like food, Yeah. Yeah. They said anything that they know probably isn't a fucking a branch or something, or dirt without fucking some sort of animal on it. All right, James says he's got something for me. Be right back. I'll be here. Laura, what up, sister? Laura, how's things going on your end? Are you getting ready to stream here in a little bit or no? Bully says Merrick Garland failed democracy. He did fail terribly, Bully. Now what? I agree with you, Bully. I can't speak for everyone, but I think a lot of us agree he certainly fucking dropped the ball. So now what? Which one of us all of a sudden has common sense, Bully, me or you? I'm just waiting. Bully will be ready to cycle through all his counts because, yeah, he's probably got a bunch open. They're fucking tripping balls over there, aren't they? That's good. Why do you dumbasses think I put that poll up? Because it just fucking sends you off. Like I said, move towards the edge. It's for the best, Trumpers. Trump pumpkins. Why put off the inevitable? You know what I mean? Don't be a slacker. If you're going to fucking totally go over the edge, get her done.
There are many examples of people swimming with crocodiles on YouTube. Everything from trained professionals in a controlled environment to people who just risk their life for a stupid stunt. But one company in Australia took this obsession and turned it into a tourist attraction. Crocosaurus Cove is a popular tourist attraction which brings together some of the largest saltwater crocodiles in Australia and has around 200 crocodiles, and is located in the centre of Darwin in the Northern Territory of Australia. There are many attractions and things to do at Crocosaurus Cove, such as fishing for crocs from a platform and even holding a baby saltwater crocodile. It also has the world's largest display of Australian reptiles. But the main attraction is the Cage of Death, where you are lowered into the water in a clear acrylic cage, while crocodiles of over 5 meters long swim around you. The cage is operated by an overhead monorail and designed for 1 or 2 people. You are suspended above the crocs before being lowered into the water for a face-to-face encounter. As you are lowered, the water pours into the cage and you are soon submerged up to your shoulders. You slip on your mask and dive to the bottom of the cage, as a crocodile swims around you curiously. The cage has 4 centimeter thick acrylic walls, and its hexagonal shape helps prevent the crocodiles from biting it. Regular feeding by the crocodile handlers encourage more movements from the crocodiles when people are inside the cage. Each swim with the crocodiles in the Cage of Death lasts for 15 minutes, but for some that can be a lifetime of fear and adrenaline. Before swimming with the crocs, you'll be asked to sign an indemnity form in case you happen to suffer from one of a number of potential issues, including cardiac arrest, nervous shock, panic attack, or hyperventilation
Fuck yeah, I'd have a goddamn heart attack.
attack. Most of the crocodiles you'll swim with are around 5 meters long and are absolutely enormous, and if you did not have the acrylic between you and the croc, they would tear you apart. Don't let the fact that in 2011 the cable broke and the Cage of Death hit the bottom of the tank, all the while a large saltwater crocodile was swimming nearby, as that just adds to the excitement. Before we end this video, here's a bit of trivia. Did you know Australia has over 11,000 beaches? But did you also know there are around 140,000 saltwater crocodiles in Australia? So welcome to Australia and enjoy your stay. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for the share, James. Yeah, I have absolutely no need to do that. Or it's like I don't need to go climbing mountains or getting into the water with crocodiles. There you go, Bully. See you, buddy. Yeah, James says, believe me, that thing wouldn't think twice about eating you. Hell no. Laura says, not streaming. She's got a meeting in a half an hour. Check my email. I will. I was just there yesterday, which I know isn't very often. I'm lucky to have gotten there once a day. Yeah, Bully. I mean, I know it's only a matter of time. Give Bully an inch and he fucking blabbers for a mile. On down the train. On down the train. I am going to sit here and maybe yap a little, maybe not. It warmed up a little bit today, just enough to have freezing rain. Everything's coated out there. Mrs. V went out to go to the store and she was back in 2 seconds and said, you have to go to the store. I'm like, all right, I can do that. Seriously, this is like the oddest way, because it's going to get cold as fuck again, like in the low 20s for highs over the next couple days. Then we're going to be like right back around the freezing point with sloppy weather. It's like it should just be a complete, not that I'm complaining. I mean, it was an Arctic zone for about almost 2 weeks, but that's what it should be like in January around here. I swear it's going to, I mean, hopefully I don't jinx it. What do we got? 67 days and 4 hours, 26 minutes until spring. Though it'll be feeling, by the first week in March, it's going to be a noticeable difference around here in West Michigan. So, like, we're not that far away. I know it could be 6-7 more weeks of complete hell, but when it's like this throughout the winter where you get some breaks and it's halfway decent, especially around here, it really makes winter that much more tolerable. See, now he's going to cycle through all his accounts. He's pissed off that he didn't get on the poll. Bully says, put me on the poll. Put me on the poll. Dirty little bugger. Yeah, that's funny. These guys think I'm actually fucking just like totally, enthralled with them. Like, these polls are purely to sit there and fucking get you ding-dongs worked up. Every bit of your reactions, your time spent watching my channel, it all helps. I cannot believe you guys haven't figured that out yet. We've told you. We told you so. Yeah. I mean, it'd be great if you fucking motherfuckers got my dick out of your mouth for a change. I'm serious. Like, if I was hard up for attention, I would be doing this shit constantly. Like, do you know there's a lot of fucking streamers out there that just sit on their and get a lot of attention? Not that I do, I'm saying. That sit on their fucking streams for 10 hours a day? I can't do that shit. I'd be fucking pissy and loaded and tired. I'd be like fucking crazy Bulgarian, man. He takes naps and has dinner and shit. Yeah, I didn't know I mean, it's been interesting, right? We didn't know what to expect, how these cooks. I can't get over that there's such a large portion, and we don't know how old they are, who they are, whatever, right? So they think. And but looking at it from a chatter's perspective, it's like, or just a normal chatter's perspective, how do they function every day? I mean, it just blows my mind. Because unless you're either like, I guess, a sociopath or narcissist or something, there's always a reward or, a motive, right? No matter how meaningless the nonsense the episode that you're going through is, or the reward, there's usually something, right? But when you think that, I guess maybe they just want to or love saying that they were right or they are right. Maybe they didn't get a lot of hugs or encouragement when they were growing up, but do they not understand do they truly just not believe or get what they are standing for and backing, and that they are spewing? They must know they're spewing complete bullshit, right? I mean, you have to. How can you? That's what I mean. Like, if you can tie your shoes and you have to take care of yourself, pay bills, whatever it is, like the most mundane shit, if you're able to like heat up soup for yourself and not catch the house on fire or whatever, you have to know that you're spewing bullshit, right? If you're spewing what the Trumpers do. Nels, what up, mother brother? James says, trying to get the funding for this upcoming Project TV. The company wants a Ferrari but wants to pay for a skateboard, for fuck's sake, right? Work travel for me coming up soon. I seen you yapping with Putin the other day, James, saying that you're going to be traveling for work again. Once your day is done and you're stuck in that hotel room by yourself, we'll be here, brother. Yeah, right on, James. James says he's sick of the nickel dime mentality bullshit. We've talked a little bit about that a few times recently. The continued growth of daylight between management salaries, upper management salaries, or CEO salaries, right? And the people out there busting their ass like you that, are hourly or whatever. Darlene, what up? Macaroni, cheers to you. Shame on Bully, bye-bye. Dave. Yes. That dude's going to be flipping his fucking shit if he wins that poll. not too bright. I cleared my blacklist, so every one of those freaks over there crying, they're unblocked right now. They have been removed from the bandwagon. I might have to start fucking making some noise later. I have to give a shout out to Jay for fucking pumping me up last night. After, I don't know, the stream, I don't even think I started recording until after midnight. And I was like, this isn't going to work. And I forced myself, and bam, there it was. It's a nice little fucking groove, I think. All right. I'm ready to tell you guys I gotta fuck off and go jam, but Sin, what's up? Sin in the house. Sin, who did you vote for? Is she so self-absorbed that she had to vote for herself? Woohoo! Oh my God. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Damn it, James. I wanted to find out who she voted for. Oh, man. I know. It's ridiculous. It's like... it's like fucking punching a fucking first grader in the face. Oh man, these guys are gonna kill me. Or actually, they're making me live long. You guys know that, right? Like laughter releases endorphins and will strengthens your immune system, probably adding to life longevity. Now I can fucking raise hell more. Yeah. He's out there. Who did you vote for, Sin? She had to have voted for herself, right? See, I didn't advertise this stream. I didn't spam the stream title over there in the White House chat. I should, just because of this poll. Nels, I'll keep Bully around so you could fucking smack him around for a second. Boy, I swear I moved something. It does not sound synced at all anymore. Huh. That was weird. Something fucking skipped a groove. Weird. found it. That's fucked up. I bet you this isn't gonna fix it. Maybe. Alright. God damn it. I did something that pisses me off. That's alright. I'll be re-recording the whole thing now. Yeah, he's out there. I found it. That's fucked up. Skipped a groove. Weird. Uh-oh. Now I got a loop going on. There we go. Man, imagine fucking naming yourself a fucking fantasy pedo nickname on a YouTube chat. I mean, you're pretty special there, buddy. I mean, you're out there doing fucking yeoman's work, motherfucker. Yeah, they're gone, Mac, for sure. No need for any of that nonsense. Mac, once I get a little bit of a cleaner, just rough version down to that tune, I think I asked you before if you had a way to, you probably don't have a way other than like your phone to record bass lines. I don't know, maybe you do. Or if sometime if you're visiting with your daughter. I tell you, I'm no professional anyway, but yeah, I've recorded acoustic tracks with my phone before. Like in, put them in songs that there's drums, bass, electric guitar, whatever, but because I didn't have that, I got a clip-on microphone or a clip-on pickup for the acoustic now, but I hardly ever use it anyway. And I didn't have a decent microphone, like a instrument mic. Casper, what's up? Cheers to you. Right on. Yeah, what I use, the NCH is free, the limited version, which if you're doing anything, I'm not sure about saving audio files though. Like I've messed with some shit recently, and if you don't, you can use it, but if you go to and it won't put in this like fucking audio watermark where it'll just go NCH software every so often in your song or whatever it is you're mixing up. Once you save the file or produce it to your as a file, to an audio file to your computer. I mean, while you're sitting there mixing it, it doesn't add, you can have as long a song as you want and do whatever you want, and it doesn't add that in there. But as soon as you go to make it a file on its own, like a MP4 or whatever, or 3 or whatever it is, then it'll automatically add one of their audio watermarks. But I found ways around it back in the past with the same. I've used the same software since 2014. And I have the license master, license master version or whatever. It's a one-time fee, but it's not, I mean, the shit keeps going up, right? I think it was $100 or something like that the last time I paid for it a couple of years ago. I had to rebuy it because I fucking deleted it off my computer. James says, play that link. Do. Give me a second. God, this is good. This is such good stuff. Jesus fucking Christ. Some of these folks are out there like a motherfucker.
We'll exercise judgment right now.
Because we have...
In the name of Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Standing in the office of the prophet of God, I execute judgment on you, COVID-19.
Oh, Ramash.
I execute judgment on you, Satan, you destroyer, you killer. You get out. We break your power. You get off this nation. I demand judgment on you. I demand a vaccination to come immediately.
Yes.
I call you done. I call you gone. You come down from your place of authority, destroyer. You come down and you crawl on your belly like God commanded you when he put his foot on your head in the Garden of Eden. You will destroy through COVID-19. No more!
No more.
Yeah, that dude looks completely fucking normal and rational. Woo!
No more.
It
No more.
is finished.
Finished.
It is over. And the United States of America is healed and well
Thank you.
again,
Praise.
saith the mighty
Hallelujah.
Spirit
Glory.
of peace, who is also the Prince of War, the Lord Jesus Christ. When oppressive, mean, nasty people attack his people, when mean, oppressive, nasty diseases attack his people, George, the Prince of Peace takes his place.
He does.
And he becomes the mighty man of war.
Thank you.
Hey, can somebody remind me who his people is? I command you, be gone, COVID. Oh man, James, there's all kinds of good ones. The one where he just fucking laughs hysterically. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Be gone. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with actual vaccines, but I mean, you could do both. You could like pray it away and get a vaccine or whatever. That's what I love about America, choices. Marshall Pucker says this is awesome. Marshall, welcome to the stream. Get the fuck out of here. James says Kenneth Copeland marry Trump and Melania. Probably. That would be funny. He's into that, oh my gosh, who is that lady that she was a big deal on the Christian television network or whatever it is for many years. Gosh darn it, I can't remember her name. I watched her a lot back in the day because she was small time then and always was on the I could start looking this shit up, but it's not that interesting. I spent a lot of time watching that bullshit. Not people like Kenneth Copeland, thank God. I mean, there were pastors that for whatever reason would get fired up. Like I said the other night, the pastor that I had at the church when I was just attending pretty much by myself, he would get fired up. But I never was into any of the televangelist folks that were like that. Some of, who is it, Jesse Duplantis, his stories were pretty fucking far out there. Yeah, right on. Max says my family is still alive because of the vaccine. Well, I got my share of shots. I was able to encourage as many folks around me, those closest to me, to get them. And the other day, I was able to speak to, well, we were talking about some stuff. And I said, how did that work out? Are you all right? 3 years, 4 years on after I encouraged you to get the COVID vaccine, you're fine? Nothing's changed? Because may need to do it again. I'm ready. So get that goddamn bird flu vaccine set up. Hook TV up. I'm ready. Let's do that shit right now. God damn it. Give me the juice. Yeah, Tammy Faye Baker. Well, it was I never watched. I was too young whenever during that whole thing, but it was after Jim Baker had gotten out of prison and was back on TV. That was around the time when I was searching, doing my own life search, and ended up. I mean, I can't say I grew up in the church. We're, in my area, a lot of families where your parents were hardcore about it, and whatever. I'd say 80% of the families, they're not. 80% of the families that go to church on Sunday, that's it. That's the beginning and the end of their religious studies for the week, right? So it was when I started going back at 34 years old or whatever, it wasn't nothing like shocking or new. But I wasn't looking really to hang out with folks. As bad as that sounds, I just wasn't. I didn't do the fellowshipping and the fucking picnics and all that crap. I was there to learn, if possible. Yeah, Marshall says, how many millions of people did Trump save by fast-tracking the vaccine? 10 million? I don't know. How many people died, though, by him denying it for so long? Yeah, I'm ready for a bird. Marshall says, so you want to put more vaccines in your body? I'm ready for, if a bird flu vaccine, hopefully, I said the other night, hopefully they're on top of it. Like, hopefully there's as much funding available right now and folks are just going to fucking town on that shit. Yes. Hell, I'd be one of the clinical studies if they wanted me to. Why not? I'm 54 years old, dude. Are you kidding me? Should we, Marshall, we have two choices. I mean, are you denying that if we started letting things like that run its course through society that it wouldn't be that damaging? What's your thoughts? Like, do you think there could be a case where we might lose 50% of the population around the world? More, 25%? And then what percent is acceptable? And then if you're okay with that, aren't you being one of these folks that want to lower the, what is that, agenda something, agenda 22? Reducing the world's population to 500 million people or something. Bill, what's up, brother? Marshall, nobody said, I didn't say that we should get the vaccines hooked up for bird flu and make Marshall take one. I think yeah. I mean, you look at it two ways. Either all of us that took the vaccine were more than willing and ready to do it and did, we were a statistic for the deep state to the elite to the Illuminati. I could go on. To see how gullible we are and how controllable we are. So then with this next vaccine, they could take all of us that were dumb enough to get it, take us out just like that, right? Or they see who are fucking meatheads and looking to fucking ruin possibly put the whole planet at risk because of their stupidity. But yeah. No forced vaccinations from TV ever, man. I don't think there's been no such thing here in the States. We have protocol and legislation, right? It's the way it is. We have rules that private companies, restaurants, bars, whatever, are able to make within the laws. So as far, it's all kinds of different shit that are required. Marshall says literally no one is getting the COVID boosters at this point. Yeah, I don't think that that's true. I had one less than 6 months ago. Maybe it's getting, it was late fall when there started, I don't do the yearly flu vaccine. Marshall says he has no idea what Agenda 22 is. You should look it up. I might have it wrong, but I think that's what it, if I remember. I just don't do the nutty conspiracy shit. I don't have the fucking room in my little tater to keep track of all that nonsense. Marshall says, no, I'm saying the public would get behind proven vaccine that we know works, that has been tested for years, not experimental vaccines. They just pop onto the scene. So, Marshall, you're against the yearly flu vaccine then? Marshall says, yes, I'm all for vaccines that have a track record of working and have been proven not to be harmful the most. There's no vaccines that have been proven to be harmful to most being administered in the U.S. Or even, I mean, the percent's pretty small, Marshall. Yeah, Marshall, dude, you're going to slow down so we can hammer down on one of your piles of bullshit at a time, all right? Do you approve or support, whether you get it or not, the yearly flu vaccine? Yeah, I think Marshall's going to have to go because Marshall refuses to answer my direct question. You can say that's pretty fucking needy of me, but I do got my name on the channel. Right now, the COVID vaccine is how old, Marshall? How many years do you want, Pumpkin? How long is a long track record? You got like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seriously. Don't you think the statement, a long track record, is rather general? All right, bye-bye, Marshall. You guys say bye-bye to Marshall, the Antifa. Dude, I begged, man. Just fucking answer the question, but you just want to keep spewing your anti-vax bullshit, right? How long's the COVID vax been out? How long, Marshall fucker? Yeah, hi, this is Marshall Pucker, and I want to schedule an appointment with the doctor so I can get a vaccine that has been out and has a long track record. Can you make any recommendations? Bye, Marshall. Bye-bye. Marshall, did you vote? Oh my God, Ragey's gonna be all fucking bent out of shape. He can't. He had a bail. He couldn't even fucking sit in the White House chat and cry anymore. He's fucking totally spent. I bet he's been going on the whole time I've been streaming, hasn't he? Antifa, Bill. Anti-vaxxers. I'm Antifa. Marshall would be Antiva. That's funny shit. Bill says if you don't want to take a vaccine, then you have to deal with limiting the spaces you can go to and work. Exactly, Bill. That's what I was saying. Nobody in America was forced to take a vaccine. Nobody was held down, told that they had to do it to continue to live whatever life choices they wanted, like not taking a vaccine. I think it encouraged and showed that we have choices here in America so far. Bye-bye, Marshall. Do 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 do. I hope this isn't loud. I was looking for a... I don't know. Oh, maybe here we go. Maybe I'll have to download some laughs. Max says employers made vaccines mandatory for their workforce, and all of a sudden MAGAs are against business having the right to run their business. Exactly. That was like one of those things, right? You can't tell people how much to pay someone. Blah, blah, blah. Can't tell people that they have to have a vaccine. Oh, but you can't fucking force a business owner to hire employees that are vaccinated. That's correct. So all of those business owners and bar owners and restaurant owners that were Antifa, they were not forced to only hire folks that have been vaccinated and have proof of it, or forced to only allow people in their patrons to that also have been vaccinated, right? But they don't want to see it like that. You know. Angela, what's up, sister? Yeah, Angela said, exactly. It's insane, right? Angela, that was something that I hammered down on right away early on during the chaos. Angela says any medical professional that's anti-vaxxer should not be allowed to practice. And my thoughts were like, if you fucking idiots think this is some sort of goddamn conspiracy to take out a bunch of people, like, it's so fucking random. Who are they targeting? And when you have, like Andrea said, pretty, most, there were some medical kooks or whatever. There always is, right? There's kooks in every walk of life, so. But yeah, like probably 99% of the folks working in the medical field here in the States were fine with getting the vaccine, or did get it, rather, whatever their thoughts were on it. And so my guess is nobody got it who thought it was going to fucking take their life, right? I mean, if you feel like, oh my God, this seriously, I think this is is killing people, but I need to go to work, like that doesn't make sense. If you're someone who believes that, then we probably don't really want you in that field anyways. If you're that out of your fucking mind to go ahead and take something you thought was going to kill you. So again, my point is that anyone getting it, they didn't, they were just had concerns, maybe, which who didn't, but it wasn't like they just started stirring some shit up and go, here, take a sip of this. Nonsense. Bill says, you can't tell phys ed teachers no cameras in the locker room. Andrew says, me too, TV. I know they brought forth a few Angela officers and soldiers too, but it wasn't really a thing. No, like my kid had to get vaccinated, right? Because he was a federal employee. He had that choice. It was many conversations before and after all of that with him. He wasn't like fucking off it, He was somebody that is just young and has had the same legitimate concerns that a lot of us had, right? Like I was never like, this is just going to damage the fuck out of a lot of people, right? I've always said for a long time specifically on the issue of vaccines, that one person is as important to as all of us, right? You guys know what I mean, because you got to think about, it could be anyone next to you that is that one person that I'm talking about, right? So we never want to have negative effects. But the thing is that even like Marshall, what Marshall Tucker Pucker was considering or suggesting, that it has to be a vaccine that has a long track record, which he never gave a definition for, right? So even with those vaccines with long track records, there's always been issues because we're all a little bit different biologically in some way. And just like, you could literally, I suppose, simplify it to shit like some folks have peanut allergies, blah, blah, blah. You get my point. Angela says, if that vax wasn't politicized, no one would have questioned it, right? Bill says, of course, nurses and teachers want vaccinated against all of our snotty noses. Right. Elon DeSantis Jr. To be fair, Kamala did say she wasn't going to take the Trump vax, but then Joe Biden won and she was all on it. Bye-bye. I mean, if you at least came in and really wanted to be, like, you seen how long I tolerated Marshall Tucker Pucker for. I mean, I hate just fucking putting you guys right off the channel that quick, but, I mean, that's your first comment? And with a name like that? Yeah. XJ says, I did give a definition. preferably 10 years or longer, but at least 5 years. Did you not read my answer, dude? Scroll up. It's already gone. No, you were spamming. You're clearly fucking ignoring me. So, do you want to answer and tell me how long the COVID vax has been around now? I have not seen that, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove that comment because I don't know and I don't have the time to find out if it's true. I can only focus on one of your steaming piles of shit at a time, XJ. So let's stick with the one you still never fucking answered. How long has the COVID vaccine been around for? All right, there you go. He gets to go again. It does. I don't want. I'm just, if he wanted to fucking at least drop a bunch of piles of crap and then engage and answer one at a time, but he doesn't want to do that. Yeah, exactly. It's just fucking hearsay bullshit. My guess is that it was said on Salty Cracker or whatever, that Alex Jones guy or something. James says Ginny said earlier that the Confederates were leftists. Oh my God, that's fucking adorable. That is fucking hilarious. Holy shit. That is pretty damn creative, I have to say. I wonder if she heard it from somewhere. Oh, man. What you got, Angela? The leftists are coming. Thanks, sister. I'll bookmark that and watch it. Oh, man. Phew. I will. I'm just going to keep the window open. I do have to take a break here in a second, probably, and do my regular business. I really need to put something absolutely uninteresting together for these breaks, though, because, I mean, I don't mind taking 5 or 6 minutes. I have to, unfortunately, but. All right, yeah, so I'm going to... God, this really fucking pisses me off. What the fuck did I do? Can't believe I screwed that up. Well, I can't believe it, but... All right, you guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I appreciate you hanging around. If you're still just as fucking chilling and bored as I am, I'll be back in a few minutes, and I'm ready to fucking yap. I got nothing else going. It's fucking winter time in West Michigan. And though it's not super cold, thankfully, today, it's sloppy out there and freezing rain, which we just don't get very often, but it's been on and off all day. So I'm going to go do what I got to do, and I'll be right back, all right? Do, 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 do. I'm back. That was actually quick. The kid was down there wrestling with the dogs. I say that because he was cooking. Jay, welcome, brother. What's up? I made some noise last night after the stream. I'm going to be ready to get it on again, too, here in a little bit. Yeah, who's playing right now, you guys? Is it a Monday night game? It's 7:30 here. Green Bay and Philly. Ham Sauce Jenkins in the house. There's a game tonight, and then there's a game tomorrow night in Arizona. They moved from California because of the fires. Oh, I had no idea about that. Well, I was going to say, awesome. Maybe I'll be able to watch some football tomorrow night then. Jesus fucking Christ, I need to get this cord shit straightened out. And just as good thing it's Green Bay's last game, they're going to have to heal in the off season. Jim says Washington versus the Buccaneers. It's the new record. The records. Four and three and two and one. What up? When I'm on the mic, the suckers run. Angela has a good friend whose kid is playing for the Chargers. James says he's been saying it all season. I backed him last night. That's right. I endorsed James's endorsement. Well, I confirm that James endorses the Commanders. How about that? He insists that they're going all the way. Let's go all the way. I wonder if I'll get in trouble if I find that. Why don't I ever save this shit? There it is. Virgin Steel. I cut my teeth on that shit. Come on, even if you don't like heavy metal, how can you not? I challenge you to listen to that and not smile. How did guys sing that? How did they sing like that? Let's go all the way. I suppose they were much younger. It's like 1981 or something, you guys. Metal Massacre compilation albums. Let's go all the way. There it is. Metal Massacre Volume 3. Bill says Detroit looked really good every game I've seen of theirs. When they get down, they don't stay down long. Yeah, Detroit are definitely more advanced in their development. Do they have the mentality? See, James, that's what I wonder. But I don't know. When was the last time? How long? How often is the Commanders, the lineup that they got, been? I can't follow that shit. So, like, are they? Have they been in the playoffs the last few years, or quite often over the last several years? Because I think that's Detroit's probably only weakness, is they're still, I mean, they've been through it last year, but is that enough? Is that enough, like, high intense experience to keep them going? Commanders have a stud quarterback. I mean, you got to be a pretty badass quarterback if you're still playing at this time of year anyway, right? We have 3 cast iron pans ourselves, actually. Small, big one. One I've had around forever. That shit all of a sudden went through the roof about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Started going through the roof, and it's crazy now. Yeah, don't wear out. I mean, it's really not that all that much. I mean, whatever. I got a buddy who, he's a badass drummer. He's a few years older than me, but he was asking me a couple of years ago about coming and setting up in my pole barn to clean them, because he just didn't have the room at his house. He owned his house and shit, but he didn't have he lived in town, because he was doing a lot of it. It's almost it's worth it, because it sucks that you're going to pay $35, and maybe you're going to have to pay more if somebody's if they can prove that it's one that's been around for a long time. But shit's easy to clean up on your own if you're willing to spend a couple hours, no matter how bad it is. It's not that, it's elbow grease, but they're going to last you forever. I mean, you're never there's no pan that I can think of that's certainly not one that's going to be coated or anything fancy like that, right? That'll last. I have glass bowls from my mom that outlast most pans I've ever had. Yep, exactly. Angela knows. She says, Mac, I grew up with the cast iron. We always dried it on the stove over low heat. That's right. Even maybe with a fucking swipe of fresh vegetable oil or something, right? Like, put it on there, let it dry. That's funny. Ange says that's because all these cooking shows on TV are promoting. The only thing is it's very tough to do. You have to have a well-seasoned cast iron skillet, right, to get eggs in and out without fucking scrambling them. That's honestly about the only thing that I really do enjoy having a coated pan for is slipping eggs in and out. It's the only thing I can think of. Everything else, you want to be able to get it brown, right? I don't like hot brown eggs. Yep, got to keep it well seasoned. Angel says, interception by Philly, game over. Last night I was fucking all hooked up on Elton John. Tonight it's going to be 80s underground metal. Hammy says, and a black stone griddle. That's something I would like to have. Like, it'd be overkill to have. Like, we have electric, whatever you call it, cooktop stove. I mean, because we don't have natural gas lines out here. We had propane for years, but it's expensive, so we just heat with wood, right? But so everything else is electric, like all our appliances, which I don't have a problem with. And I cooked in restaurants for years. It's fine for me. But for something like a stovetop griddle, you would definitely have to have gas burners, right? And that would be badass, but having 6-burner stove would be overkill for me, and a 2-burner griddle would be too fucking small to fuck with. I'm fucking picky. Bill says my counters can't. Yeah, exactly. No more. Oh, it's allowed unless we shed some. Oh, you got that much time, right? Jim says, geez, Bill, do you do any cooking or just shopping for cookware? I think Bill goes through his phases where he cooks like a madman at times. Some good stuff. Hammy says, might not want to play any Elton John tonight. We didn't start the fire. Who didn't start? Yeah, is that Elton John? I don't know. Jam sauce. Ham sauce is getting all kinds of nicknames. Jam sauce and Hammy. We've already welcomed you. Do we know you, Hammy? Can you tell TV? Is this your first time here? Hammy's got a kick-ass looking dog. Hammy's been on YouTube for a minute. Ham Sauce Jenkins. That'd be like a good fucking blues artist name, you know it? All right. Now we're going to let's do a little Ham Sauce Jenkins. Bill says I pulled the square Dutch oven out of the trash and rehabbed it. Bill sounds just like me. I don't know if I've ever done any appliances like that I'd cook in, but I have lots of reclaimed, repurposed stuff. Hammy says, yeah, the Blackstone runs off a propane tank with gas burners or gas lines heating the griddle. Right on. Yeah, those are cool too, without a doubt. But I was thinking something in my kitchen. That might be neat though. Yeah, I don't know about running something like that indoors. Even though I have a big living room. Be cool to get set up to do some fucking cooking out on the bar. I still want to do a Bloody Mary Sunday breakfast where we'll cook and make Bloody Marys and stuff like early on a Sunday morning. Any excuse to start drinking. Bill says he do cook in stages like that. I know, brother. That's how I am too. When I see the groceries getting close to iffy, I start cooking, throwing food away. Right? Don't sit well with me. Exactly. So, like, if Mrs. V or the kids been cooking, I don't because I'm busy fucking cleaning up after them. You know. Yeah, and I'm anal about giving the dogs any people food. You don't want to meet a ham sauce in a dark alley at night. James says, I tried blaming Jim Wedge. That didn't work. Yes, I agree with Mac. Blame Dave. Dave. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Dave. Hammy is straight out of Mississippi. That's where I have family from, too. Whole lots of them. Jim Wedge says, I don't understand. Blaming me always works well. Well, you're already counted for, Jim, so we're going to have to... Maybe we'll have to move on to some other excuse. Can we timeshare? Get timeshare on blaming Jim? God damn it. I wish Mighty would come around, though. He's probably watching football. He's the one who suggested this poll. It'd be funny as fuck. I've never done it. I have plenty of accounts. I don't even vote once with any of my accounts. I can't with my main account, but he could just fucking tear it up. That'd be hilarious. I'd rather him not. That's what I appreciate. I know I haven't gotten a bunch of fucking double votes from any of you fucking libs, which is the way I like it. We've had like 3 or 4 of those morons on some of the more busy polls just fucking unloading whatever answer they thought suited them. That's right, James. I agree, honey. Are you being a smart ass? No, I said I agree. Are you being fucking smart with me? I know what you said. It was the way you said I was right. Are you being a smart ass? Hammy says his flat top's on his back deck. Right. Yeah. No back deck cooking for me in January, though. Max says he goes to his little country store, but to buy meat, and I buy the huge family pack, split it up right on. Yeah, we do similar. And I'm guessing Mac probably lives basically in the same kind of situation I do. Like I'm not far from like normal civilization. I mean, we're not out in the fucking middle of nowheres. I'm literally, 10 minutes from the center of town and 30 minutes from Grand Rapids, right, which is huge. But right here, I can go hit probably 3 different stores, like Max said, country stores. It's called E&A, and it's family owned, and some of they have about 7 or 8 stores in however big of an area around me, 20 miles or something, right? Not a very big area. I mean, you can literally get from one to another in 3 minutes sometimes, right? Or less. But they have their own butcher at their main store. And it's good. It's way better than I can't imagine. Walmart is so funky. It's just ridiculous how fucking expensive that shit is and how absolutely shit it is. It's really. So, yeah, we just do, even though we have a butcher literally walking distance from my house, the corner's a quarter mile, and he's not even a quarter mile around the corner, but it's just, and he's fair, it's just we can buy the shit cheaper. We've gotten bacon from him and stuff before when he has sales on it, but. Angela says she has 4 grocery stores within 5 minutes of her house. It's ridiculous. See, I hear some of you guys especially, I think maybe it's out west, and I don't know, maybe too where Angela is in a more populated area. Kroger's, we always had one growing up when I, in the 70s, early 80s, and then they went away from West Michigan. But it's Walmart, and then I highly doubt, maybe Mac has a Myers Thrifty Acres, because I do believe Myers is only, and which was started here in West Michigan, but I think it only is only east of the Mississippi, but has quite a few stores south of Michigan. Max says he bought 5 pounds of hamburger for less than $12. Yeah, 11.53 or so. I didn't catch that. Never heard of it. No, it's right. Like Angela mentions, Aldi's. I've only heard of 2 of those. We have an Aldi's. I've never heard of. I think I've only heard of the Hy-Vee, but we don't have one of those around here. Piggly Wiggly, there was one about 15 minutes from me, closer towards the lake years ago, but it was in a really pretty beat up neighborhood, and I don't even know if that's still there. Hey Bear, what's up, sister? Matt Shell says, don't worry, prices will be coming down soon. That's funny. Yeah, same, Angela. We had Kroger's when I was a kid. And I always specifically remember Mom going there for the meat. Going to the butcher counter. Jay says it's hard to bring things down once they're up. You know, it's very hard. Quote from Donald J. Trump. Yeah, Mr. Marshall is just bored and angry at himself for... Marshall, why, if you're really disgusted with your decisions, like how... I mean, if it's frustrating for you to sit here and have to defend nonsensical policies and complete untruths, why do it, my friend? We're here for you, kinda. Yeah, healthcare is complicated. Lies are easy. Invading Panama, easy. Invading Greenland, easy. Attacking various allies, waging economic war against various allies, no problem there. Jay says a week after he won, he changed the agenda to the Gulf of Mangina. In the Gulf of Mangina, Trump is gonna have a team of mules. Gonna pull those big old barges. Trump says, fuck it. We don't even need any canals. We can build our own from New York to LA. I'm guessing it's maybe it's Bully, you know. Bully said, maybe Bully's been, the only thing I could ever give Bully credit for was sticking with, not being afraid to let us know it was Bully. But maybe he's like fucking desperate and had to drop the Bully from his name. A Bear says, I think I live in an alternative Aldi's universe. I know people love them, but the two I've been to are seriously lame. Yeah, they have some it's all about what people prefer, right? Like they have some good name brand products, but I'm not necessarily about name brand stuff. It just depends. I guess I'd have to think about it. Like, it's not close enough for us to go to. Like I said, we're lucky enough to have these little stores around us. This family-owned set of stores have really good meat, but other than and none of their shelf products, it's not like gas station prices. It's pretty damn close to matching like Walmart prices, and it's just they have a very, very limited choice, right? They're small stores. Even though they do, you can get your basic shits. You can get whatever, a basket full of fresh fruits and vegetables. You're just not going to be able to find kumquats or whatever. And ribeyes, probably no ribeye steaks. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Maybe. They might have one or two decent steaks. I'd have to think about it. Bill says MAGA powered sleds across a sand route through Temecula. Did I pronounce that right? Hey Bear says, I remember the 4 years of Donald Trump campaigning and wishing he would shut up about taking over Greenland and the Panama Canal. James says, pound y'all, buy a goat, slowly cook it like a curry or something, then you will be surprised how good it is. Whatever, James, how am I going to have any of that? I got to say, though, I did eat. I tried to, yeah, I ate really good. Well, probably about 3 hours before I went on. I think I skipped breakfast, though, so I only had some roast goat and cold beer. Sounds good. I'm not even kidding you. He intends to buy Oompa Loompas, all cousins of Ron DeSantis. Jim says, I have several Jamaican friends, James. I'm completely down with the goat jerky time. Yeah, I tell you what, there is nothing I love more than Jamaican jerk. I've never had Jamaican jerk goat, but it's got to be good if it's Jamaican jerk. I'm serious. Like, I could eat that jerk chicken. Come on now. Just beers and chicken, man. Woo! See, that's what, when I first seen goat, that's what I was thinking immediately, Jay. Jay says goats are great lawnmowers, but you got to keep them from jumping on your car or you will hate them till you eat them. Yeah, you have to be really attentive about how you corral goats because they will chew the fuck out of anything and get out of just about anything. James gonna send me a goat. What is going on? I'm hacking really bad all of a sudden, ain't I? Angela says we use goats to control buckthorn here. Well, I seriously thought about getting... I don't have it on... I'll bet I do have it on my computer somewhere. I know I have it on a DVD. Gabby the goat. I have some footage from probably about 10 years ago out there splitting wood. Me and Chewy, my youngest, and the neighbor's goat fucking chewing at my wood while I'm trying to fucking split it and then trying to get in the house. It's funny. She wasn't small either. She was bigger than the dogs I have. Thankfully, she was pretty friendly because she did have horns, but yeah, she was seriously tame. Ted, what's up, my brother? Cheers to you. Jay says, goat on my M3 or my Audi is a goat that wants me to eat it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd probably scuff it up a bit. And the shizzle probably fucking loafing on it. Fainting goats. Mac is asking about fainting goats. I want one that's pretty chill, but maybe that looks fucked up, right? Like, I want one that's actually tame or, you know, has a mild disposition, but is cross-eyed, right? Just to fuck with people. I thought about a pot-belly pig back in the, I don't know, probably sometime right before I started streaming. It was 4 or 5 years ago. I seriously thought about getting a pot-belly pig because you can train them to, you know, you can housebreak them, right? Get them to go outside and to go to the bathroom, and they're super intelligent. Could train it to fucking hunt up truffles for me. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it, Ange? That was quick, Angela. I think we were having that thought at the same time, sister. Yeah, because they're small and, you know, the ones that it's not like a fucking pig that you're going to make turn into bacon later, I guess, unless you get desperate. Maybe after Roxy and Roscoe fuck off. Is that too far? Look, you have to be here to fucking know. They're absolutely incredible dogs. I don't know why I give them shit. I mean, I don't give them shit. Give them shit. I don't know why I pick on them to you guys. They're fucking goofball. They're needy. Fucking goofballs. Yeah. I think we have black truffles here, Jay. I'm not really for certain. I mean I know that you can get fine truffles in Michigan. I think they're black truffles though, which are like you said, it doesn't matter. Black truffles can be just as costly. Angela says she lives in an apartment building. She don't think they'd appreciate a pot-bellied pig. If you have a pet, do you have to list what kind of pet? I mean, they're probably not that. They're probably not very noisy. I mean, they might have their moments where they. But Roscoe rattles the damn walls. Boo! Like, Jesus Christ. Cat and dogs only. Yeah, see, like my friend, she has. I promise, I'm not shitting you guys. I still have all the videos that I did post from her house before on my computer. I should repost some of them or put together a fucking video of all the clips. But she has the Malamute wolf mix bear, and he's a beauty. He's a fucking monster, but a beauty. I think he's 10 or 11 now, so he's getting up there. She has 4 birds, and I have clips of one of them laughing at me. I keep trying to get it to say TV2, maybe one day. And now she has fucking, I don't know if they're called miniature, but they're jumping spiders. They're very small. And she has all these fucking kick-ass plexiglass cages with neon lights and fucking all kinds of different shit like you'd put in a fish tank, except for spiders, right? Just different fake, not necessarily trees, just all kinds of different crazy shit for them to crawl around on or whatever. And she fucking takes them out and holds them and shit. And like, because they spin webs like there's no tomorrow. Or shoot webs. They don't spin them, they hunt, but they have a web for, that they, every time they jump, they shoot their web out first so they can quick pull back or whatever. And she has like, I don't know, at least a half a dozen of those things. She's a fucking nut. Ange says she wouldn't get another dog unless she had a house again. Angela, it's so tough because, like, am I morbid? I think I've asked you guys this before. Like, I've buried too many dogs. It fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand it. And I mean, it's like, how many times do I got to realize that I'm going to well, I guess maybe soon there might be a time we could get a pet that I won't outlive. Fuck you, dog. I'm out of here. I'm serious. I know it's bad. I like put up the guardrails about fucking stress for that shit anymore for the rest of my life. I'm not kidding you. Like, these are not my dogs. You guys heard me say that a lot of times or claim that, even though I'm their fucking caretaker. I love the hell out of them. It's just, I'm not. I hate that they have to be in the house. I mean, go for walks and do all kinds of normal. They get to run free without a chain plenty often every week. And it's just, I don't know. They don't get to come and go as they please. Yeah, Angela, see, you get it. And it's like, you're torn between having another pet that, especially going to be able to go rescue one, right? Even though I would, I probably prefer not to rescue an older dog. I know that's a little selfish too, but then having, however old we are or might be, even am I out of my mind to even live life like that, thinking about that shit? I should get a tortoise. That's what I should do. It'd probably be too much of a bitch up here. Like Human has his tortoise, and he had to. I think he was telling me that he had to have his son also sign the adoption papers or something like that, because there was a good chance that the tortoise was going to outlive Human. So there had to be someone to take over after Human moves on, which we all hope isn't for another fucking 4 or 5 decades. Oh my gosh, A-Bear says Darla is 20, soon to be 21. I feel like Golden Corral canned food options these days, right? A-Bear, that's funny because my in-laws have a cat that, God, what did they tell? We were over there for pizza on Christmas Eve, or lasagna, and it was, I think she said she's 18 or 19 or something like that. I was blown away. She's super skinny, A-Bear, and that's what they were talking about. I'm not sure if I may have even mentioned your struggle to get Darla to eat. But she looked so young, and she was a tiny cat in the first place. It's like, holy crap. Literally looked like a 1-year-old cat or something. She was that small, but super skinny, so you could tell. And it's like, my mom's in-law struggled constantly to get it, find something that it would eat, that it will eat. Jim says he's 68. He don't worry about pets outliving him. Jay says my Maine Coon is 22 years old and still demands a cat butler. Jay says he's privileged to serve. Right on. I know. Look what I do. I sit there and fucking cry about these goddamn hounds, and I'm the one who suggested starting to make their wet food fresh, myself. And so I have been. Jim says our cat has a staff of 3. Exactly, yeah. Roscoe, Roscoe is a good dogger, but he's excitable, right? He wouldn't, even if he caught a, like, he gets so pissed off about the bunnies in the backyard. I mean, just absolutely bent out of shape. But if he caught up with one, he wouldn't he'd just be like 2 inches from its nose, right? That'd be it. I don't think he'd have any desire to chew on it or anything. I don't think that he sees it as food. Maybe I'm a dumbass. I can't see him getting along with a cat. He would be, and he's, I don't know, he's got to be, be maybe 4 this coming May or something. So he's gotten a little more, see? Just as I said that, he's starting to fucking raise hell downstairs about something. Max says this bowl he's burning might outlive him. Yeah, you got some nice moist dank shit there, macaroni. James says his poochie's at the table and he don't mind the rug. Hey Bear says, oh man, I tried making my own wet food once because this cat had terminal cancer and needed all kinds of special vitamins. 100 hours later and a lot of swearing. Did she eat it? No, I think I remember you telling me that, Bear, not too long ago. Well, it was Bill and actually King Tide making their own dog's food that I'm like, but then yeah, when I remember you telling me you were doing that to try and get her to eat something. Ronnie says, I think Roscoe wants you to come and turn the channel to Fox News so he can watch Mark Levin's show. Levine? Really, Ronnie? See, I don't know. Would I be silly or just showing how silly you are if I really took your comment serious, buddy? Do you really think my dog wants to watch Fox News, Ronnie? I mean, apparently, I'm keeping your attention better than Fox News. Just a yes or no, Ronnie. Do you really think my dog wants to watch Fox News? Or were you being funny because the name of the channel is Fox? He wants to hump Hegseth's leg. Holy crap, Mac. Say that 3 times fast. He wants to hump Hegseth's leg. I can't say it. Hegseth's leg. Hegseth's leg. He wants to hump Hegseth's leg. Doing something. The whales are getting crazy. You know that wind comes down there and those whales are getting crazy?
Those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. Those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, 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 those whales are getting crazy. The wind is a rough one because it kills all your birds. You know that noise goes down there and those whales are getting crazy. You say, gee, let's drive to Idaho. Let's get some beautiful potatoes. You know that noise goes down there and those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. The wind is a rough one because it kills all your birds. You know that noise goes down there and those whales are getting crazy. Or if you want to drive from a store because you want to buy new underpants, you know that noise goes down there and those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. Doing something, those whales are getting crazy. Crazy.
I moved. My camera. They're doing something. Ow. Why is this shit showing up so fucking big?
It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies.
It's all lies.
It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies.
If I'm late, the plane gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen. If I'm late, the plane gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen. If I'm late, the plane gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen. If I'm late, the plane gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen.
It's
If
all
I'm late, the
lies.
plane gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen.
It's
If I'm
all
late, the
lies.
plane gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen.
It's
If I'm
all
late, the
lies.
plane gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen.
It's
If I'm
all
late, the plane
lies.
gets late, you get delayed, lots of things happen.
I said, don't do that. 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 It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. I said, don't do that. 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 It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. I said, don't do that. I said, don't do that. I said, don't do that.
He said, don't do that, 'cause it's all lies. What you got, James? Comedy Central, Indonesia. God damn it, James. I gotta save it this time, too. Alright, hold on. Let me get rid of that. This is so good. They made me fucking edit it out, James, last time. It's too good not to play, though. Very much. Too damn good. I don't want to go. Phew. Major Ojeda is live. Oh my God, that is hysterical. Holy. That was tremendous, James. That was like accuracy, like the Witch of Likes we've never seen before. Likes of Witch, Witch of Likes. Love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Was it if you can't be with the one you love the one you with? A-Bear says, yes, Ronnie. Just like the Truman Show, everyone is rooting for him to get out at the end. It was a very neat show, movie, for sure. Ron's got to be Bully, right? It's just ridiculous. I've seen him do Ron DeSantis Bully nicknames before, so, and just, you know, Bully, why do you gotta be such a fucking dinkwad? James says, okay, folks, have to blast off. Thanks, TV. Thanks to you, James. We love you, brother. And thanks to you, A-Bear, because I'm going to blast off. And Jim Wedge and Macaroni and Angela. And Bully, thanks for letting me get a couple more mouse clicks in. And Bill was here. And Laura was here, I know. And I can't scroll up all the way back to the beginning. But thanks to all the chuds. Let's end this. End this poll. Survey says Ragey with 47%, Lala 26%, tied with 15%, and Sin coming in last with a mere 10% of TDS. TV2 DDS? Yeah, whatever, right? All right. Yeah, you guys be good. Peace and love. TV2 out like a mother bugger. Bye.